Cause I'm the fireman, you hear the fire truck.
Originally, I'm from the state of Maine. I grew up as a child up in Maine. Ended up here in Mississippi. I've been here for the past 4 years. We're specialized in several areas: trench rescue, confined space rescues. But usually, if the rest of the fire department, somebody gets in trouble, that's what we're here for.
Okay, other than firefighting training, the things that we normally do from day to day, we also do rope rescue training. We're the special ops team here at Station 28, and to be on this team, you have to go through rope 1, rope 2, and become specialized in what we do here. But what we have here is Larry Thomas. He's one of the best here, and we'll let him say a few things about the rope rescue training.
Yeah, I'm acting Lieutenant Larry Thomas. I've been on the department going on 9 years. I had to go through a lot of different classes to be on the rope rescue team, the high angle rescue team, special ops team. I took rope rescue 1, hazmat, tech, certified, Cobra classes. I'm also a certified EMT, and I've been doing the EMT portion of the fire department for about 5-6 years now, maybe a little longer than that. I also get a lot of my training from UMC Hospital, which I work in there in the emergency room as an emergency room technician. So I drive this unit, engine 28, and I have about 18 more years to go. So I'll be here for a while.
My last name is Fulton. My rank is lieutenant. We have here is an aerial platform ladder truck. Underfooted extension. It is also a pumper. As you can see, we have a pump panel here. Multiple compartments for different types of equipment. It is also used in, for rope rescue. It's also used in, if need be, for structural collapse. And those are just some of the things that this vehicle can be used for. This red box back here, this red box contains rope rescue areas. These 2 rows here are what they call high-rise packs. This is for when we get off on, like they say, the 8th floor, and we have to go further inside, and we got our sprinkler system set up on the inside. This is where we can hook these rows, these lines up to a sprinkler system inside and fight with inside of a high-rise building. This particular tray contains forcible entry tools of different types as to where you can use them for breaking in a door, tearing down a door, even tearing through a wall if necessary. Like for instance, this particular piece here This is what they call the piercing nozzle. What this piercing nozzle will do is you hook it to a water line. And if it's in an area, if the fire's in an area where we cannot get to, we'll take this piercing nozzle and shove it right through the wall or through the floor, whatever the case may be, charge that line, and it would be like a sprinkler system and it spray water all the way around.
Right here is that's where we get our information. When the tones go off, the alarm goes off, dispatch will print out everything we need to know, the address, any hazardous situation materials, or anything that we need to know, some pertinent information that we might need to know, will come out here and be printed out, and we know exactly what we have to do. At the city, it shows each district. There's 28, ladder 28, engine 28 district is highlighted in the green right here, and that's our first in district. Our fire district actually covers a more radius, with our sister stations outside our line area. So engine 28 is actually about the second busiest engine company in the city. We knock down about 1,500 runs a year. Known as our day room in the firehouse. Speaks for itself. This is where we lounge around. We watch through the television on some downtime in the evenings. When we're through with our training. Like I said, when we come in the mornings, we do all our maintenance, checking our equipment, and then we go to, we have class time. And most every shift we'll train in some area. If it's rope rescue, confined space, or just regular fireground knowledge, that's what we do. But this is where the guys lounge around, talk, carry on. Their daily business right here. Alarm lights that we took out and put into this new station about 17 years ago. So we brought some of the old, put it into the new. And that's where they come up with station 28, engine 28. It's engine 8 and truck 2. They combined them together when they shut down the old stations and it became engine ladder 28. Area. On any given shift, we're going to have at least 6 men up to 8 men, depending if we're running short. This is where we do all. This is the galley. This is where we do all our cooking. We usually take turns cooking or something like that, and somebody has their own favorite dish that they'll come up with and we'll eat. Like I said, it's like any other kitchen. We have our own stove, dishwasher, refrigerators, and you can see we have 3 refrigerators. We have 3 separate shifts at work. We work this 24-hour shift, C shift, and each shift will have a refrigerator. So when it's dinner time and everybody's out there doing their own thing or training or whatnot, when the meal is ready, we do the meal call, and that's to let them know that we have food on the table. And earlier today, before y'all came, I was practicing with my ropes. Like I said, we are the high angle rope team, and I'm sitting there just messing around with some of the rope and doing some of the knots, and just to hone your skills. If you go a few months not doing anything, you forget how to tie knots sometimes, especially when you're under duress and it's a lot of pressure on. In this bag right here is it's one of my own personal bags here, but the equipment in here is enough to actually perform a rescue and just give you an idea of what stuff like this costs and we have to maintain. What's in this bag right here is worth about almost $3,000. So we have a lot of this stuff on the trucks, and some of us guys, we have our own personal gear, and that's what we do. Even when we're off duty, sometimes we train together, get together, and we actually go and do some training. We really enjoy what we do. So, but this is This is one of the captain's quarters. You got 2 captains to this station. You have one for the pumper, which that's what I'm on, and you have Captain Robinson in there. He's on the ladder truck. Each unit has its own captain, has its own lieutenant, firefighter, and RDO. At this station, like I said, I'm the senior captain, been on a long time. The next room over there is other captain's quarters, and it's identical to this, just flipped over. About close to 20 years ago now, we had, those are a list of some of the firefighters that passed away in the line of duty, and it's been at Station 8 for a long time now. It's at 28. It's just something we keep around. Since I've been off for 33 years, we have buried approximately 9 firefighters. lost in the line of duty. A few of them were my real good friends. But that's just a little memorial that we have here at this station. And we have one that passed away and died in the line of duty back in the 60s, and his picture's up front in the radio room. So, a lot of history. This is just like a little mascot we have. Engine 8 years ago was known as the Rat Pack, and Truck 2 was known as the Hood Rats. And we combined them today, years ago. And that's just like a little mascot. It's kind of, I'm just saying, this is where we keep a record of all of our calls, our runs that we have. It's our logbook, and each shift will record what they do during the day, what calls that they had. And so far to date, we have approximately about 350 calls. It's a little slow right now. It usually picks up, especially in the winter months.
At 110 Cooper Road, 110